The night was cold in New York City. A man stood by the window of his hotel room. His name was Frank Olson. He was a scientist, a biochemist, but tonight he was a man on the edge. He had seen too much, he knew too much, and now he feared for his life. Moments later, he plunged from the window. His body hit the pavement below. It was a fall from the 10th floor, a gruesome end. The official story, suicide. But for those who knew Frank Olson and the secrets he held, the truth was far more sinister. Frank Olson was not a man prone to despair. He had a loving wife and children. He was a successful scientist working for the U.S. Army Special Operations Division at Fort Detrick. His work was top secret, focused on developing biological weapons. Little did he know that he would become entangled in a web of intrigue, a dark secret that would cost him his life. His death, shrouded in mystery, would expose the chilling reality of the CIA's clandestine experiments on unwitting subjects. It was the height of the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a battle for global dominance. The CIA embarked on a series of top-secret programs. One of the most clandestine was MKUltra. This program, hidden from public view, aimed to explore mind control. The CIA believed that they could use drugs, hypnosis and other techniques. It was a dangerous game, one played in the shadows. At the heart of MKUltra was a powerful drug, LSD. LSD was a new discovery then. Scientists knew little about its effects, but the CIA saw its potential. They believed it could be used to control minds, to extract information, to create assassins. The possibilities seemed endless, but so were the risks. The CIA began conducting experiments with LSD on unwitting subjects, soldiers, civilians, even their own agents. Frank Olson was one of them. It happened during a retreat in Maryland. Olson and a group of scientists gathered for a few days. The CIA slipped LSD into Olson's drink. They wanted to see how he would react. The drug had a devastating effect on Olson. He experienced hallucinations and paranoia. He became deeply disturbed, questioning his sanity. The CIA had unleashed a darkness within him. Olson's mental state deteriorated rapidly. He became withdrawn and agitated. He confided in his colleagues about his fears. His concerns reached the ears of the CIA. They realized they had a problem. Olson was a security risk. He knew too much about their secret programs. They had to do something, but their solution would have terrifying consequences. Section 4. A Cry in the Night. The CIA decided to take Olson to New York City. They claimed it was for medical treatment. They took him to a safe house, a place where they could control him. Olson was a prisoner in his own mind. He was terrified of the people who were supposed to be helping him. He tried to reach out. He told anyone who would listen that his life was in danger, but no one believed him. On that fateful night, Olson was alone in his room, or so he thought. He was in a state of panic. The drugs, the fear, the isolation had taken their toll. He ran to the window. Was he trying to escape, or was he being chased? The truth died with him that night. His scream echoed through the empty street below, but there was no one there to hear his cry, only the cold, indifferent city. Section 5. Unanswered Questions. The news of Olson's death sent shockwaves through the intelligence community. The CIA quickly moved to cover up their involvement. They claimed Olson had committed suicide. They said he was depressed and unstable, but Olson's family refused to believe it. They knew there was more to the story. They demanded answers. The truth, however, remained elusive. In 1975, the government finally admitted to the MKUltra program. They issued a public apology to Olson's family, but many questions remained unanswered. What really happened to Frank Olson? Did he jump, or was he pushed? The mystery lingered. In the 1990s, Olson's body was exhumed. A forensic analysis revealed startling evidence. The injuries to his head were not consistent with a fall. It seemed Olson had been murdered. The truth, it seemed, had been buried with him for decades.